Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be probably a long one. I will forewarn you that. But we're going to be playing with the new Arteza Everblends. This was just sent to me in Happy Mail, and I want to do a kind of like a first impressions, swatching, coloring, all that kind of thing with them. So I'm going to be swatching them out, playing and testing with them for the first time, because I have not swatched these out. The last time I have actually seen these on camera was Grace's live stream, one of the VODs of it. She was using these Grace's Coloring Corner. If you don't know, I know. I seen her using these, and I was coloring, so I wasn't like watching, but I am so excited to test these out. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them out. I have my swatch book all ready, and I have already wrote all the names and stuff down, so I can speed up the video slightly faster, you know. So let me go ahead and open these so you can see, and they do come with little swatch cards already. So if you're not really into swatching, you have swatches of them already. So if you're not like big into have a swatch book or anything, so it comes with this nice case that's Velcro-y. And this is what they look like right here in the case. You flip over and it is 60, and then there's, I think it's a 70 case. It says 60, 70, or 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's a 72 case. So yeah, this is what I have. I just kind of put them in color groups. I didn't swatch them out like that. I just kind of went with what looks like on top. So yeah, let's go ahead and get swatched, and let me slide these over. And I didn't obviously put the blender on the swatch chart. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see if I can get that. Let's see. Okay. First color. Go ahead and flip this over. Make sure you have to have the thing back there. Let me zoom you in to right about there. So our first color, and this is what they look like right here. They're kind of triangle markers, and they have a number and a name. I put them all in the swatch book by name. If you want to go by number, you can go by number, but I went by name. So they have a chisel tip and a bullet tip. So I'm just going to be swatching from the bullet tip. So this is pale peach. Start with your skin tones. And this kind of reminds me of Skin White in the Cali Arts. You'll see it looks darker, it'll dry up. And this one is Peach. And they are very comfortable in the hands. I didn't know how comfortable it would be because of the triangle shape of them, but they do fit nicely in the hand. So the next one is, let's see if I can slide out, there we go, is Hazelnut Brown. So the browns, this looks like the lightest one. So the browns might be a little dark for just like pure straight coloring a skin tone. So if you want to lighten it up, you might want to use some pencils over top. Obviously, these probably are perfectly paired up with the Arteza pencils. But I'm sure they'd work with any color pencils. This is Sienna Brown. This is kind of like a rosy undertoned color, almost like a terracotta color. And these seem very juicy so far. It hasn't like a dry spot or anything. And this one is Dark Chocolate Brown. Oh yeah, that is a very dark color. And if you want to do like a 3 blend, I would start with sienna, hazelnut, and then dark chocolate if you want to do like a blending of your skin tones. This one is one I'm really excited about. You wouldn't think, but it's neon yellow. And I'm trying my best, it's blurry, to speak very calmly, because if you just came from watching the Happy Meal video that I posted, there was from Citizen, she sent Swedish candy as well. This is a nice highlighter yellow. But she sent Swedish candy with the coloring books as well. And I kind of just had like a huge handful before filming this because they're right in front of me. This is Tuscan Sun. So I'm kind of on a sugar rush, or kind of like on like a little bit of like a buzz from it. I don't even know how much sugar is in there, or if there is sugar in there. Maybe it's just because I had too much soda today. See, is there sugar in here? I can't really tell because the ingredients are in a different language. But they're good. It's these things right here. These ones. They're good. I told myself to stop at a handful. The next one is Bumblebee Yellow. So I don't know if it's the candy or it's just like having too much soda and being like up a little earlier today or what, but it's like I am trying my best to kind of remain calm. But I guess the one good thing is I'll have the energy to do this video. This is Sapphire Yellow. What I am liking so far is there is a lot of yellows. A lot of times alcohol markers do not have good yellow ranges. They'll have like 1 or 2 light yellows, and then they'll have like all dark ones. So this has like a nice kind of light one. This is Sunflower Yellow. So it has a very nice range of yellows. So I think when I do my demo, I will try doing a blend. This is Yellow Ochre. I'll do I try my best to do some color blends. I am not the best when it comes to blending and mixing markers together, but I'll try my best. This is a first impressions and demo. See, that next one goes to Jasmine Yellow over there. Okay. This is Jasmine Yellow. Kind of a nice creamy yellow. This one reminds me of the cream color pencil in Prisma, actually. Okay, next one is Pear Greens. We're now into the greens. And obviously I'll get a better look at them all once they are fully dried down. Am I still in frame? Yes, I am. Okay. Next one is Green Tea. See, I was not expecting these in the mail, and I opened the package, I was like, oh my god, I cannot wait to test these out. And I was jonesing to do them all day, to test them out and swatch them out. I was like, nope, do it on camera, do a full first impressions demo, and swatching. Lime Green, because I was going to do my picture in nice little town Easter today, but I'll do that tomorrow night. That is a nice green there. That one is really nice. So far, I really love these color ranges. This is Pale Green. Has some of the best, I think, color ranges out there. Especially for like a 60 marker count. And I think pretty much like a 59 marker count, because the blender would count as 1. apple green. And this triangular marker really actually fits in the hand almost better than the other ones, like the Cali Arts and stuff like that, or the Touch 5s. It really just kind of naturally, you know, rests on your hand, so you can kind of go right through. So that's a very nice shape to that. This is Jungle Green. Well, that is dark. That is very, very dark green. I know that one says forest green, but this one almost looks like a full forest green color. So I wonder what that one's gonna look like. Forest green. Looks almost like more of an emerald version of that one. Slightly lighter, you can't see, there we go. Slightly lighter than Jungle Green. I actually just zoom out just one or two more so you can see a little better. And I don't accidentally go out of frame. Next is Cactus Green. That was a nice green. So far, I'm really loving these green shades. And Pine Green. So it really looks like they thought of the color range together so you can blend and stuff. Seems like they really kept that in mind, olive green, when they were making this. I noticed there's a lot of green and a lot of blue shades in this set. So far, the only thing I wish for more would be more brown shades. Sage green. Like maybe like one or two lighter yellow, or browns, I mean. This is almost like a pure gray green. This is almost like a green, green gray in the Cali Arts. Very nice. Okay, now on to Glacier Blue. So we're now into the blues. Oh wow, it's almost, that is really, really light. That's almost like a blue-gray. Let's see, Arctic Blue. See, I have a book set aside for a color and chat that we're going to do in demo for this. So I'm excited about that. See, this is Sky Blue. That is a nice blue there. Kind of almost like a true blue. This is Turquoise. So far, these are nice and juicy and just flowing from the markers. This is Teal. It's kind of a little darker for a teal. I picture that more as a teal color than that one. So let's see how it goes when it lightens up. Because that, for me, is more of like a teal turquoise. That's a little too dark for a teal to me. At least in my opinion. Maybe I just haven't seen the right kind of teal. Cerulean Blue. Oh, that one is nice. That one looks exactly like a cerulean blue, almost crayon from when we were a kid. That was, I think, my most used marker, not my most used crayon when I was a kid, because that was like a good sky color for me. This one is Mykonos Blue. As soon as I read that, I was like, I just got like flashbacks to that Lindsay Lohan reality show that came on. It's nice, nice kind of dark sky blue for a nighttime scene. This one is Aegean Blue. Can never pronounce that. Oh, that is dark. That is definitely very, very dark. That is a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. This one is Sapphire Blue. That is a nice one there. This one is Denim Blue, which this one looks very, very dark. It is very dark. You can just tell from the lead and the color, not the lead, the tip, the bullet tip. These are very nice so far. And last is Carolina Blue. Looks kind of like a Carolina flag, if that makes sense. Kind of almost looks like an old Pepsi can. Old Pepsi can blue. And next is Periwinkle. Now I get into the purples. I always thought Periwinkle was like a blue color, not a purple color. Don't know why, but I always thought it was like a blue. Then we have Lavender. Lavender is almost a little more bluish. This is what I would see as Periwinkle. I would see this is Periwinkle and that is Lavender a little more. This one is Lilac. Very nice colors. A nice range of purples. Oh, no, I have to turn it that way. There we go. Violet. I cannot say that without thinking of Violet. You're turning violet from Willy Wonka. That's a nice, deep, deep violet. And then Royal Purple. Oh, that is dark. And now we're on to the pinks. This is a neon pink. Almost like a highlighter color. Another highlighter one. Ooh. That kind of looks orange. I'm gonna wait till that one dries. That looks kind of orange. I have to wait till that one dries and see if that one gets lighter. Bubble Bath Pink. Watermelon Pink. I don't know if this matches up with the larger set of Artezas or not. This is Blush Pink. I have the 48 set, and I know some of the names are familiar. So I don't know if this matches up with the larger set. I think it's a 72 set. Fuchsia. Ooh, that one's a nice color there. So yeah, I don't know if this matches up or not. And that is still looking almost like a neon orange and not neon pink. I like it, yes. It's just not a neon pink to me. Hot pink. That one looks more like a fuchsia, and that one looks more like a hot pink to me. This is coral. I have a pinky orange. And then tomato red. And now on to the last shelf of them. Rose red. Kind of the name kind of reminds me of the movie Rose Red, the Stephen King movie. Really good movie. Or miniseries. I think we even have that one on DVD. Do I have that on DVD? I think I might. If I do, it's time for a rewatching. Go ahead and go to the next rose. I can zoom in for this one. There we go. Crimson red. I like the amount of reds that they have in this set. Very nice amount of reds. This is a ruby red. I think that one right there, or maybe this one, like this one mixed together, maybe be a good hair color. Wine red. That is a nice one there too. Then we have Burgundy. Yeah, definitely you can tell kept the blending in mind of these. Apricot, or apricot, however you want to say it. I originally thought this one would be a skin tone, so I'm glad I didn't put it in the skin tone, because this is very orange toned. So I'm glad I did not put that one in the skin tones. Pumpkin orange. Nice color, especially for pumpkins. Vermilion. Now we are into the grays. There's only 2 oranges, okay. We're into the grays now, so fog gray. That is a nice gray. Let's see, cloudy gray. You know, I'm surprised they don't have space gray and elephant gray. That's like their pencils and their real brush pens, like colors. Huh. Just noticed that. They don't have space and elephant gray. Maybe in the future. Koala gray. Oh, that is a nice one. That is a nice gray. And then finally, Noir. And there we have our swatches. Let me go ahead and just clasp that closed. Let me zoom out. There we go. So here are the swatches of the Arteza Everblends. So far I have to say I'm really loving the yellows. So you don't get a lot of like light yellows in markers. Even the CaliArts and the Touch 5s have a lot of like darker yellows, almost like ochreish yellows. I do like the greens. I wish there was maybe a few lighter shades of green. And I wish there was maybe 2 more shades of brown, but you know, this is their first alcohol marker set, so they could be making a bigger one in the future. Nice blues. Now it's dried. I really love this Mykonos blue. I feel like the sky blue to cerulean blue to Mykonos blue could be a good blend. Purple's good. Nice purples there, even though I think lilac and periwinkle, or lavender and periwinkle, may have been the opposite colors in my opinion. That is not a neon pink. That is neon orange. Pinkish orange, but still nice pinks. I think these two would be switched as well. I like that. I like the reds. Nice shades of red. That one right there would be perfect for like an Ariel hair. Wish there was a few more shades of orange. But yeah, I think this is really good. This would be really fun to color with. So I'm going to go take a quick break and then get set up, and we are going to color from Geomorphia. So I'll be right back and we'll do the demos and start coloring. Okay, so that was like a few seconds for you and about 15-20 minutes for me because I got done filming. I was like, I want some food now. So I went out and got myself a bowl of cereal really quickly. Just grabbed myself, it's late at night, so I just grabbed myself a bowl of Cheerios because I'm not a sugary cereal person. So I wanted to use these greens. So I have lime green, apple green, and cactus green. So from light to dark blend. If you have these, you're using numbers. That is A5948, A546, and A556. So the page we're gonna be doing is this one. This is the one I've been wanting to do in this book for a while. So try to get right there. We'll go right there. And I want to do this in some blue green colors. So I have my backing. If you wonder why I'm using alcohol markers, Geomorphia is one-sided. So let me go ahead and zoom, and we're gonna work over here. Right there, we're gonna work. So I'm just gonna take the caps off of these. So anyways, how is everyone doing? Because this is going to be like a little color and chat portion. How is everyone doing? I'm just going to go from light, working away to dark then. So this is the lime green. How is everyone doing today? It is currently Tuesday night. You'll see this Wednesday. I'm going to actually chisel tip this to keep it kind of wet for blending. It is currently Tuesday night when I'm filming this, but you'll see us Wednesday. So far, these markers are kind of stiff. I've noticed that when I'm coming with a chisel tip, but that could be because they're new. And this haven't gotten broken in yet. Okay. Go ahead to the apple green and kind of shade in here. But yeah, you'll see us on Wednesday, so I hope everyone's having a good middle of the week. I should technically be in bed right now because the furniture people are going to be coming tomorrow. at anywhere between 10 and 2. So it's almost like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I should be in bed right now, but I can just nap tomorrow after they leave. Because I try to force myself to go to bed, it's not going to work anyways. I'm going to shade around this stone there. So it's not going to be good if I try to force myself to go to sleep anyways. So I don't really know how to shade very well with markers. I'm kind of putting stuff in where I want it to be darker. So yeah, tomorrow is just going to be waiting for the other furniture to come. Renaissance came today. Okay, we're going to go to the Cactus Green now. Deepen some of this up. And then I'm excited because Riverdale comes back tomorrow, or today for you. I'm excited because it's been like 2 weeks without it. And even though, like I said before, I've been talking, I don't really like the season's storyline too much. It's just a good show to have on TV. And then it's Pretty Little Liars Night as well, which that one is good. I am really enjoying that one. Or not Pretty Little Liars. Pretty Little Liars, The Perfectionists. Can I go through that? That looks good. I'm gonna go back to medium color now. And blend those colors together. So these kind of rock, they don't sit like flat, they wouldn't roll off your desk, but they're kind of like jiggling with the desk. See, I don't know how long of a color and chat and demo this is going to be, but we're going to do a little bit. I figure I'd go ahead and do a demonstration. Normally I just straight color with markers, but I want to practice blending, and since these are called Everblend, perfect markers to blend with. Go back to the lightest color now. Kind of marry all those colors together. See, once I got the Happy Mail today, it's like I was debating on if I want to do the Easter picture today or just wait another day or so. So I'm going to post the Easter picture Thursday because I should be able to finish that up Thursday, Friday. And this paper is pretty good for blending. It's thicker, single-sided paper. If you really want to go to town on it, I would say gesso it like Anne does. I think it's gesso, or I forget the name of it. That looks really nice. We cap these up. Because I'll use these colors. I'm going to do all of the stones this color, but I don't want to keep doing it on camera. So I might do some, but I'm going to kind of lift that up so you can see it, and then you can see, oop, nope, you can't see that. You can see it goes right through. So single-sided. Let's go ahead and continue on with this though. Let's do a little bit more over here, and then I'll switch to a different color. Let's just do down here. You always have to like relearn the positioning of new chisel tips. Like the chisel tips on the Cali Arts and the chisel tips on the Touch 5 are like two different chisels, so it's like you had to like learn the positioning. It's like with this one here. There we go. I'll switch the nib over there then. Just want to try getting the wet base down. There we go. Okay, let's go to apple green. So I hope everyone is going to have a good Easter. You're going to have a relaxing one here. We got the ham. My dad came back with a ham yesterday. And all like the fixings to go with it. We just had to pick up some like rolls or something like that for it. But have the ham, so I'll have to actually remember to take that out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Thursday, from the freezer, so it doesn't stay frozen for too long. And I have to figure out what I'm going to be cooking with the ham. Because you got the cherries and pineapples to go on top. So we use make a brown sugar glaze. Go on top of it, and then have like cherries and pineapples go on top. So I just figure out what everyone wants. I'm thinking, drop the cap. There you go. I'm thinking of picking up a head of cauliflower and making mashed cauliflowers to go with it. Mashed cauliflower instead of mashed potatoes. Because that kind of sounds good. So I just have to figure it all out. See what everyone else wants. See how much extra we have, because it's rent week. Because our rent falls on the 15th. Next is the Cactus Green. Kind of deepening up some areas. Kind of as I would with a pencil. But if you watched the Happy Mail video before this one, you've seen what book I got, and I have been loving it. Which I got Spirit Animals by Hannah Carlson. It was a gift from a citizen. Or a citizen. However you pronounce the D in there. And I started a page earlier, and I had to pull myself away from that book all day because I rearranged my room a little bit. I moved, if you watched my bookshelf tour, I moved my Harlequin, my romance bookshelf, out to the living room to make room in my room a little more, because it was like really full. My mom and dad wanted me to move some stuff out of here, out of the room, you know, to make room just to have like more walk space, stuff like that. So I moved that one out there, and I slid my bookshelves down. So my whole space is pretty much it's virtually the same. The only thing that's different is my bookshelves are slid down further, so I can't like reach behind me and get my coloring books. If I need to pick one up, I actually get up and walk over to the bookshelf. And the metal shelf that was right next to me is now behind me. I feel like every single time I do a tour, like this is my workspace, I feel like I change it like within like five days. I change stuff up a lot though because I get easily bored, and I like to do like deep cleanings of my room where I just rearrange it like every few months to like really deeply clean it all. There we go, and now we're going to go back to lime green. And I am using this on untreated paper, so this is just straight from Geomorphia. And it's working very nicely. I plan on actually pretty much straight coloring this book, or just using my markers anyways, because a lot of my favorite pictures in here ended up being in Colormorphia. So I was like, I might just start tackling this one with some markers. And it's the perfect book to practice your blending, because the paper is really good in it, as you can see. See, I am having very much fun kind of blending here. Yeah, I started a page in Spirit Animals, and I think the name, I'm going to butcher it because I butchered it in half meals. Shilaj Fronder? I probably butchered that even worse than the first time. But, I even found a page I can do as my color along next month. I know a lot of people might not have it, but for people that do, you can join in, or you can come back to it when it comes back out in, or it comes out in August in America, or the US, the UK, so like that. So I like how that looks. How does it look on camera? Ooh, that looks really good on camera. Ooh, look at that. Every once in a while, I just have a look, and it looks even better on camera. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do, like, keep these out so I can write them down. Or actually, let me just write them down so I can put it back in there. I have this little test page. I was using this to figure out what colors I wanted to do before, while I was eating my cereal. I was trying to figure out what I want to do. So let's see. This would be stones, lime green. And if I am quiet in this video while I'm coloring, that's because I'm trying to focus. Because I don't really shade a lot with markers, if at all. This is Cactus Green. So I'm trying my best to focus on it. So I have these, I have them wrote down so I can come back. Let's put these away. This one goes here. Ouch. Scratch the tip of my finger going in there. apple green because I was trying to get it inside the stretchy things. And then cactus. So let's see. I'm gonna do the gorilla. I'm gonna just raise you up. There you go. I'm gonna do him in grays. I don't have to go to the swatches because there's only 3 grays. So I'm thinking that they blend together. So that we're gonna be using Fog Gray, which is A152, Cloudy Gray, which is A151, and Koala Gray, which is A55. You did not see any of that, just I noticed that's outside the frame. So, first layer, Fog Gray, is going to go ahead and put the chisel tip down all over him. Don't mind if it gets on the teeth, because I'm going to do it all stone. I don't want it to be like lifelike. I want it to be almost like a stone color. Okay. Just do a nice quick base layer. There we go. So that way when I come in with the other color, it's kind of wet already. So this is Cloudy Gray. And I'm just going to start going in shading. See, I hope everyone has a good Easter. And if you don't celebrate it, I hope you just have a good weekend. I am hoping that something comes in the mail this week. I'm waiting on a package from AliExpress yet. It has not arrived. And if it's not here by Friday, I'm going to be opening up another dispute and just be like, just give me my money back now. It's lost. It's obviously lost. It's been almost, I looked at, it's actually been longer than I thought. It's almost been like a full 40 days. And the tracking has not moved and said anything since the 24th. Like, it hasn't said it left dispatch. It says it hasn't. I went for I go to like this country. Nothing. It just has not updated at all, which makes me think that it's just got lost. Because I looked up, because the AI thing sounded familiar. The name of it sounded familiar, and I looked it up. And a few of my packages from Wish, my diamond paintings from Wish, came from, I left in the same dispatch center, and they arrived like a week and a half after leaving that dispatch area. So that pretty much shows me, or tells me that it's lost, and it's not going to be arriving here. So I'm going to give it to Friday. And I'm just going to open up another one and just be like, it's obviously lost. Give me my money, please. You know? Okay, it's going on about 40 days now. And that's just too long. I don't want the limitations, you know, like the time period to run out where I can actually get my money back. Koala. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If it's not here by Friday, I might wait till Saturday and do it, because I've had packages come from Wish and leave that same kind of, just like this, it says like the same town or dispatch, whatever you want to call it, the center, this, like it had the same name there, and it arrived like a week after leaving that area. And it's now been, what's the 24th was, it says Sunday, so it's technically the 25th probably. So it's been now 4 Mondays. Since it said it's shipped, you know? So, like, no. I'm gonna contact them if it's not here by Friday. Okay, this is getting way too long of a wait. And I think if I do order diamond paintings, I'll just order from either Amazon or Wish. Because I've had no problems with either with diamond paintings. The other one's from AliExpress, and it's just never arrived. And it's never, like, I don't even know if it's arrived, it's been stolen, if it's arrived and the mail people lost it, because the tracking has not updated. If the tracking update it said arrive at destination country and I never received it, okay. You know, I know, but like it's not even been updated. Which goes to tell me probably that it got lost in either the dispatch section center, or it got lost on the way from the dispatch store. This is cloudy gray. Or not the dispatch store, the dispatch center. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait till Friday, Saturday, and just be like, I just want my money back, please. And it's like it's only $4.47 because it was like I had a coupon for 50% off my first order from AliExpress. But that's $4.47 that can go to something else, you know. And the fact that I've ordered, since I've ordered that picture from, put it in perspective, since I ordered from that picture from AliExpress, I have received that white horse from AliExpress, or not AliExpress, Wish, the white horse partial, the Jack and Rose partial, the white wolf partial, and I'll probably receive the other one that I ordered from Wish before that, before the other one comes. So I ordered a special drill from Wish as well. It might be coming in. So yeah, I think from now on I'll just either stick to Wish or Amazon, because so far AliExpress has not even arrived. So this is going to be the light color again. And they said that they contacted, or like when I did dispute last time, the seller said they contacted the dispatch, or like the company, and they said it was still in the way, but like, if they just looked at the track, I'm kind of starting to suspect that they just looked at the tracking and seen that was on the way, because I feel like they would have been able to give me a little more information, like on the whereabouts, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just being paranoid with it. I feel like maybe they just look at the tracking like, oh yeah, it's on the way, because the tracking technically says it's still on the way, but it just has not been updated since then. And then when I go to the order page, it used to say arriving by, it said it was supposed to be here between the 2nd and the 10th of this month, and then after the 10th came by, it was like literally after I sent in the dispute, it switched over to, if it's not in by the 22nd, please contact support. And I feel like by then, it'd be too long for me to get my money back, you know? I don't know how long you can go before you can get your money back, you know, on AliExpress. So I'm just gonna be like, I need my money back, you know? Because it has not came, and you know, And it hasn't came at this point. I received how many other, dime paintings from the slow boat from China faster. I'm pretty sure it's probably not gonna come and arrive, Just my opinion there about it, but you never know. So I'm gonna give it a little longer. And that'll be a week after I sent the last one on dispute and I got the answer. So that looks really good. It's almost a little bluish, but it looks really good. So I'm gonna zoom out so you can see. I love that color. I love that greens down there. So that is, and I'll have to write that down because if I want to do that again, there's only 3 grays in the set. Let's see, let me put them back in the right order. Grab a drink too, because my throat is starting to get dry from talking. Let's see. I don't want it to be too colorful, because I'm going to do pretty much all of the stones around here and up in there, like green. I want that to be the color. Let's do the Saber-Tooth Tiger over here. And let's do... Nope, that's real brush pens. Let's do it... Let's do it in yellows. Let's use Jasmine Yellow as the lightest, Tuscan as the middle, and Yellow Ochre as the darkest. I think that will look good. Let me get off my knee or leg there. Zoom mute back in to right there. So I'm going to do a light layer again of the Jasmine, just to go fully over it all. So yeah, I'm hoping that comes in the mail soon. There we go. Now I'll go to Tuscan Sun. Kind of shade that. I don't know if that would be the right color, because Jasmine kind of lightened up. I should think done the opposite, because that's not really showing up. So let me go ahead and get a different one. Let's use the Sunflower Yellow. Let's see that. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit of a difference. Not much, but for a first time blending. Okay, you can stop wobbling. Hearing like the of the markers as I'm moving the desk, when my hands move the desk when I'm coloring. So far, I really like these markers. I'll do kind of like a little chit chat at the end about how I really feel about them and stuff like that, and give you my full opinions. Okay, Yellow Ochre. Ooh, sorry about that. Hope I did not just make you yawn. I think I'm gonna do this Saber-Tooth Tiger, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Because I have to edit and upload this, the 2 videos. I might just upload the Happy Mail video tonight because I can upload this. Or I might just upload this and then not make it public until tomorrow morning. That way I can just wake up, and while I'm waiting, I'm maybe getting up about 10 o'clock, I can just go ahead and make it public. We shall see. Knowing my luck, what's going to happen is I'm going to edit these videos. I'm going to crawl into bed, and I'm going to be like, bing, awake. That's what usually happens to me every single night. And sorry, like I said, if I'm being a little too quiet when I'm calling this. It's just I want to focus on my colors. I feel like I'm like a complete like newbie at this because like I am. My marker coloring is straight marker colors. I don't really blend, but I want to start getting used to blending and start blending more. So this is the lightest color again. Gonna go over the whole Saber-Tooth Tiger. I'm gonna do his teeth, I think, a different color next time. This paper takes really good to marker blendings and layering, like without any kind of treatment to it. Okay, let me put these away and zoom you back out so we can talk about the markers a bit. Nope, have to fix that marker. It's not in the right color range. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's talk about the markers so far. So I really enjoyed coloring with them. They were a breeze to color with and lay down, blend with, especially for someone who's very new to it. I love how vibrant the green is together. I liked the shape of them and that triangular shape because like you see like the Cali arts are like almost like a square, so you have to kind of like figure out how you do them. I think that the Artezas were really natural in my hands. I did like how they laid down and how they blended together. I think the only downside to these for me is the color ranges. Like, I feel like they could have had maybe one more light skin tone shade and maybe 2 or 3 more browns. Like, I would like to see them maybe if they would have took, like, maybe a dark green out and added in another brown, or took another dark blue out and put in a light peach, you know, type of thing, or like a medium peach, you know, because really, you might be able to get a nice blend out of them, and you'd be able to, do a straight color and pencil shading over. Sorry, my cat is trying to get in the door, so I have to wrap this up soon. Right there, you could maybe like do them as a layer and do pencils over it. I like the yellows, that's good. But I just wish there was a little more browns, a little more peaches. I wish there was definitely more orange, because there's like really 2 oranges and 1 peachy orange. So, and I wish there's maybe a little more grays, but I think the grays are good enough. I just wish there was more brown, I think. Overall, I really like them. On a scale of 1 to 5 on Amazon, I would say these would be a 5, maybe a 4.5. On that, they don't have half stars, so I'll just round it up to a 5. But I think it'd be a 4.5, and I'll just round up to a 5. But I really enjoyed it. I liked coloring with them, so I will leave a link to them down below so you can buy them, purchase them. It will be an Amazon Associates link, so just honestly know that I will make a small kickback from it. I will not charge you any extra. It would just be Amazon gives me a percentage for advertising for them, basically. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I do not know how long this is because the video got broke up a few times. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll probably continue this off camera, so I'm not going to do it on camera or anything like that, but I really enjoyed coloring with that. So this is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. And until next time, hope you all have an amazing day and happy coloring.